Hi Divas! Today we are going to be talking about switches. Switches are electrical devices that can turn circuits on and off. You might remember circuits from some of our projects when we met in person, like our light-up bracelets and our light-up stockings. This is an example of a circuit with a switch. In this circuit, we have a battery, which is the power source. We have a switch, which can turn the circuit on and off by connecting the two wire ends. And we have a light bulb which can light up. Whether the light bulb lights up is dependent on the position of the switch. In this case, the switch is not connecting the two ends of the wire. Because of this, the light bulb is off. This is because the current flows from the battery but cannot get all the way to the light bulb and does not complete the entire circuit. Circuits must be complete in order for them to function. In this case, on the right, the switch is closed and it connects all ends of the circuit. So in this case, the current goes all the way from the battery all around the circuit and the light bulb can turn on. A common example of the diagram I just showed you are light switches in our home. We can turn lights on and off by turning the switch on and off, which determines whether the circuit is connected and fully complete. Switches can be very useful for turning things on when we want them to be on, but allowing us to turn them off so that we can turn them off and save electricity when we don't want them on. Not all switches are toggle switches like the light switches we just saw. Some switches are slide switches. You may have seen slide switches in some of your favorite toys. For example, in the toy on the left, there's a slide switch that allows you to choose between turning the toy off, playing the ABCs, or playing music, and the toy on the right allows you to choose between turning the dog on or off. Slide switches can be extremely useful because they can allow you to choose between a lot of different options. You can imagine how switches can be extremely useful in creating complex systems. We can also combine more than one switch and more than one different kind of switches to create very complex systems that are sometimes necessary to power our home. Now that you've seen how switches function and you've seen some examples of switches, I want to see if you can find some switches in your own home.